Haven't seen anything but a family of raccoons. I'm kind of hunting actually rather close to a road. I'm within probably 100 yards of a road here. And what I've got is I got some fields on one side of the road, and then I got this oak flat on the other. I haven't been out here since last weekend. The last weekend I saw a pretty good buck out in that field. Actually, they were still grouped up, 2 or 3 bucks. One of them I'd tag out on. But I'm not out here enough to know if that was a fluke. I've seen them in that field before. So what I'm hoping this morning is I'm hoping they've been in those fields and they're going to ease out and cross onto this big oak flat and bed for the afternoon. So I'm in an interesting spot here. There's kind of a big deep draw right in front of me here, and there's a bunch of big oak trees right along the edge of these fields, dropping acorns. Down off to my left down here, there's a significant amount of drop, and there's a big draw, and that's where I ultimately would have liked to have been, but the wind's just so swirly today. I wanted to stay up on the ridge and not drop down. Where I was at this morning was just right over to my right over here. But I'm actually opposite from where I thought I was going to be, because I actually checked the trail camera, and I've got a buck that I've got on camera for 3 years now. I only get him for the first couple weeks of October, and then I never see him again until late December. So he moves out. So I'm trying to shift to where I think he is, or I think he goes. I don't know. I don't know if you can notice, but there's a beat out trail right here, being used pretty heavily. There's a couple big oak trees too here. I don't know if you can see one. There's one right here, wide oak, that's got quite a few acorns on it. I'm probably about 90 yards from where I sat yesterday evening, and looks like a spot I may need to come back in here. Not seeing rubs or anything, but deer are in here, so we'll probably have to give this a shot next weekend. But ended up not actually hunting this evening. Had a couple things I needed to do on the farm to get done. Checked a couple cameras, but a buddy had just called, and he actually said that he shot a pretty good buck, one he's been watching. They're kind of behind their house, and he said it was still moving when he shot. Just didn't feel overly confident. Couldn't really see where the arrow went. Did hear loud thwack, which makes us both think kind of shoulder, but never can tell on shoulders. A little finicky. Sometimes you get enough penetration, sometimes you don't. I told him if he wanted to wait 30 minutes, I'll probably just ease on in, and rather be safe than sorry, I'll just take Milo and go check and see. Said it was about 20 yards. The deer shouldn't be far, but like I said, rather be safe than sorry. So we'll grab Milo and head on in and see what we can do. But if I can't get a little footage of that, let's hope it's an easy track. It's getting close to dark here.
Arrow stuck out or anything?
I have not seen the arrow.
Okay, here's the arrow right here. Here's the arrow.
I see blood on it.
Yeah, so this is...
It's a good sign.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's coated pretty good. Okay, let's see, let me show.
That's where it went in right here. So he was standing and he kind of turned and went up that way.
Yeah, straight towards that big tree right up there on the.
All right, so this is
I
scrap.
think-
You're not gonna find blood from the wood. I say that. There's good blood right here. There's blood right here.
Good blood.
Yeah, so let's just get him a little bit out in front of us. There's good blood right here. Look at that. He's just right here. Can you see him there?
Yeah.
He didn't go far enough.
I almost hate that I wasted your time.
I don't think this is wasting my time.
Dude, that's a freaking stud.
Dude, he smoked him.
Milo, let's get him out of here.
That's a good one right there.
Take that.
That's a good one. Hey.
That's the biggest deer I've ever killed.
Hey. But I saw that blood and it was bright and I was like, oh, he got double lung. And then right here,
Bright's good.
normally, and then right here, when it hit this woods line up here, I saw some clumps, which was air bubbles and lungs. So I knew he wasn't far at all.
I mean, this close to public land and all these neighbors, that's a stud. He messed up. He showed up twice today.
I know.
Showed up this morning, showed up at 2, and I was sitting there, and I just saw like his horns, and before, I wouldn't even let him get still like a freaking.
Well, you know, like yesterday,
You didn't see him yesterday evening, right?
and that's
He
why.
didn't show up till like 2 this morning.
Well, that's and then when you said he was here this morning, and then you said that he showed back up this afternoon, I was like, because this time of year is when they're changing their patterns, and I was like, well, when he showed up, he's gonna come back through. He's kind of starting to get that testosterone, kind of getting some does. So here we go. Get a couple pictures right here.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, you're the king of making these things look bigger than they are.
Hey.
This thing's big to me.
turn that way. Let me see one right here.
Milo, you are not listening to. There you go.